back.
We back.
Man, it
Feels like it's
has
been a while.
it does. I was read my mind, Samuel. Feels like it's been years,
It does.
but it's been
11 days.
11 days. That's crazy. I think it's because this time, and this is like, we don't do this very often, record and then upload on the same day. So
No. Just we've both been quite
this is
busy lately.
boys, real busy. I'll warn you now,
Yes,
my
indeed.
Wi-Fi is fucking shit lately. Like, I think the
Okay.
heat is like melting my router, man. It's just been crashing. I don't
Oh
know.
no.
So just warning, you
All
critters,
right.
might
I may
go,
be
but I
doing
can
some
always
filling.
just, yeah, no dead air though.
No dead
Never have
air.
any dead air.
I'll
But
start
yeah,
just reading the script. I have it right in
Oh
front
yeah,
of me.
you know how that goes.
Oh
Always
yeah.
have that backup. But what was I gonna say? We're recording this on August 1st
Yep.
and uploading on August 1st.
Yep.
Happy National Girlfriend Day to all who celebrate. That
Yes,
is
indeed.
today. I don't know if that's a syndicated holiday, but I've been seeing a lot of posts about that. So,
It's also Spider-Man Day for those who don't celebrate.
fuck yeah! Like any
There's
specific
not a whole lot of
Spider-Man?
crossover between National Girlfriend Day and National Spider-Man Day celebrators.
Fuck! I wish Rob was on this episode. He could tell that one. That one- Fucking. Do you know the story I'm referring to?
Yes, I
Never.
do.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
can't tell that story here.
We cannot.
But it's the best story ever. That's an After Dark story.
Oh fuck! If we were
That is such
recording
a
right
funny
now,
story.
such a good layup with the bit you just did. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's true.
Fuck.
Rob was just on the pod. We
Anyways,
can't burn that bridge so quickly.
no, no. Caleb was telling me. So Caleb listened to
Oh,
the
really?
last episode, or as much as he could, because he said it was genuinely genuinely very unlistenable.
Why?
Just because I guess the therapy hour was uncomfortable. He didn't.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got too real. I guess we got too real, Sam. Um, but
I thought that's why the people tuned in
exactly.
to know
I thought we,
every personal detail.
I thought we were like the Nathan Fielders of podcasting. We're
No,
out
Nathan
here.
Fielder does a character. Unless
I've
you're
been doing
playing
a
this
character.
incredibly long con.
Yeah, I've been doing a character this whole time.
All of film school, you just get home and you like collapse and become the real
Yeah,
Ethan again. Is your
yeah.
name even Ethan? We'll never know.
I'm just a line cook, man. This film school thing is just a side
Secondary.
gig. Side gig. I'm getting pulled way too deep into the line cook world, man. Oh fuck, it's not good.
You
But
got to
that's
make
my story.
Microwave Man and exercise yourself from the line cook world.
Yeah, man.
Pull
Oh,
yourself out.
I got an offer at a fucking like pretty nice restaurant,
Oh shit!
so that could be sick. But
But would
like,
you betray, or would you betray your work? I can bleep it out if you
bleep it,
want.
bleep it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to set a new standard from now on,
I'm gonna
because
write that down.
we've had guests at my undisclosed kitchen job, so like,
That's true.
gotta be for their sake. But I would betray them. But my thing is,
After all they've done for you.
do I really want to go this deep into this world? I'm like supposed to be a filmmaker, man, but I'm going deeper and deeper into this greasy, sticky, loud world.
I mean, it's good to have like a job. You know,
That's true. That's true. It is good to have a job.
film's
And
not paying the bills right now.
yeah, it's kind of funny too to like have a career before my career a little bit, just whole different worlds.
Hmm.
That's kind of fun. So
Yeah.
might fuck
Do you
around,
tell
get my
everybody
culinary degree.
at the kitchen you work at, like, this is just my backup? Fuck all of you.
In a roundabout way, yes. Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
that's really what the podcast is.
Yeah.
It's just,
To vent.
yeah, you
Ugh,
denouncing your kitchen skills.
fuck it. I love it though. I love it though. It's where I'm meant to be at the end of the day.
Where
When
your
I'm in a
heart is.
kitchen. It's so funny because I'm like, I can't cook at all, man. Like I'm the worst cook ever.
I
but I'm
feel
a
like
line
you've
cook.
been progressing though. Like I don't know. I feel like I've been hearing more stories of you like experimenting, making different dishes and stuff. Like that's a lot more than me.
From who?
From you, like
What
I
have
feel
I?
like you've made food.
Did I ever tell you about the spaghetti and cheese I made, man? That was
Maybe
rough. That was fucking rough.
it feels like a
So,
very simple thing to make.
so, so here's the thing. I made this
I forgot to
fucking
boil the water.
delightful cheese sauce. Delightful. My mom's recipe, and it was
Nice.
fucking beautiful. I got that roux going. Got the whatchamacallit. Got the cheese. It was thick. It was gorgeous. I checked. Only issue is I don't have any like elbow macaroni, which is the
Yeah.
ideal
Yeah. Mac and
macaroni
cheese.
pasta. Yeah. The only pasta I had was spaghetti. I'm like, it can't matter that much, right? It cannot matter that much. It mattered. It makes all the difference, bro.
It's quite.
Oh my god.
They're very different textures.
Because the textures and also like you look at the architecture of
The
a
surface area.
elbow macaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a lot more cheese on there. It's able
Yeah.
to hold cheese, sustain the cheese. Um, not so with the spaghetti. Not so with the
No.
spaghetti. So even though that sauce was pretty amazing, it ended up all in the garbage because I was just
It was
spooning
that
mouthfuls of I was just
spaghetti.
spooning mouthfuls of cheese into my mouth, bro.
Mm.
Of cheese sauce. And it was good cheese
Yeah.
sauce, but like
At the end of the day, that's not what you're looking for.
it upset my stomach so quickly
Yeah.
because it's just spoonfuls of cheese sauce
Yeah.
and maybe like just a noodle in there, you know?
Yeah.
It was so I don't know. I have a long way to come with cooking is what I'm is what I'm
I
saying.
believe in your journey. I mean, this new high-end restaurant, I'm sure. As long as you don't
That's
tell them
like
that, you'll be
years
in.
away. That's a
You'll win.
years away. I gotta focus on film. I gotta focus on film.
Got to focus on film.
I gotta.
I mean,
But money,
we can't lose any more film students,
I know.
We
I
they're
know.
dropping off like flies.
I know. Fuck.
We lost a pillar. It's so sad.
We lost a pillar?
You haven't
What's a
heard
pillar?
this?
Wait, what happened?
Jakey's not coming back for film next year.
What?
Yeah.
For real? What?
Yeah, he's taking a year off. He's gonna think about what he's wants to do for university and I guess the rest of his life.
Where do you see this?
Nick doxed him, or Nick told the group chat, and then I talked to Jake privately about it. But it's crazy.
Pulled the group Am I not in the group chat?
The like main film group chat. I'm guessing you probably just don't check it because
Am I not?
it's
Did
a
I get kicked?
constant
I
flood.
I do not even see
Filmoids.
that. Why do I not
It
even
was like a
see
few days ago. It might have been deleted now.
Bro, what? Damn.
Yeah, it's big
Are you
news. It's so
trolling me?
sad. I'm not. You're in this chat for sure.
Yeah, what is happening? What? Jake is leaving.
Yeah, it's so
How does
out of the
Nick
blue too.
know? How does
Uh,
Nick know?
Nick came to the movie theater and Jake told him there. I don't know.
Um,
Anyway, that's breaking news.
damn. Nick just fucking drops that. What?
Just out of the blue.
Damn. Gotta talk to Jake about that.
I know it's a sad day.
Damn.
I don't know if the film program can survive on two pillars. Gonna die.
Damn. Now I just need to know what happened.
I mean,
Damn.
I think he's just like thinking about if he wants to do this for all his life
It's
or even
fair.
all his university. Because ultimately, like, what do we do in school? We like move things around,
It's
like
true. It's very true.
90% of the time.
There is still a path to film without RDP, but
Absolutely.
damn.
And I mean, Jake has definitely expressed a lot of interest in like a lot of history stuff and He's
Mhm.
talking a lot about his options. Wasn't coming to a whole lot of classes last last semester. There were some signs.
True. True. Damn. Well, God bless him, and I
Yeah,
support him in
yeah.
whatever, you know?
I'm sure we'll
I
still
love
hang out a
Jakey,
lot. It's gonna be
and I
it'll be
always
sad
still invite
without
him
him
to
though.
film sets too, if he
Yeah,
wants. I mean, I got him locked in for one mistake, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, he's definitely locked in for that. I'm
Damn.
staying with him, so he better be.
Oh, yeah, you talked to him about that?
Yep.
Dope. Damn. I sorry, I just this
You're
information has
been punched in the gut. Jake was the
yeah,
first person I talked to in the film program as
same,
well.
same. That was my
Crazy.
me and Jake go way back. We go back to high school.
Yeah.
Damn. Goes to show how much I read that group
We all
chat,
had
man.
hot dogs together on the first day.
Yeah.
That
Don't
was
tell me you're
huge.
dropping, Sam.
I'm gone. I'm never coming back to
Don't
Red Deer.
really?
No.
Don't
I'm coming
don't
back.
don't play around like that.
I'm coming back.
Don't play
Red Deer
like that.
can't Red Deer can't get rid of
We
me
gotta
that
see
easy.
her. We gotta see her through, Sam. We gotta see
I
her
know.
through.
We're like
Damn.
halfway done.
Sorry, critters. Just give me a
This
moment
is
here.
yeah, this was a big revelation. We might need to be doing some Ethan therapy hour. I've had a bit of time to
I
come
get
to
it.
grips with it.
I get it. I get it. I get it. It's a crazy industry, and it's
Yep.
like kind of a lot of moments of just what are we doing here, you know?
Yep.
And Jake had
And
expressed to me that like um you know just
yeah.
felt very directionless the whole program.
Yeah. It's fair. I mean, the program itself is definitely worthy of critique.
Mm,
Like I yeah. There's a reason that I mean, we've lost like now 50% of the people we started with,
stop.
right?
What?
Like something like that, right? We started with around 30 and we're like 15 now.
Damn. We're at not 15. I thought we were at
We're
19.
close to no. We're closer to
Are we-
15 than 19.
Damn. And that who else are we gonna lose now?
It's hard to say. Who knows?
Damn.
It'll be a sad day
Well, Jakey will still be around, I hope.
in
Haven't
our
seen him all
hearts
summer now that I think about it. Gotta hang with him soon.
next week.
Yeah. Damn. Now I feel like a jackass for like dropping in the group chat, like, yo, you guys want to look at the shot list I made?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought you knew, but
I didn't know. Sorry for my insensitivity.
we had a long conversation too. Yeah, whatever.
I did not know. Damn.
I don't think he minds. I'm sure that he'll still be around and probably be on that set.
Man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Shit. Well,
Ripperoni.
you lose people as you go is the story of this pod.
Yep.
This feels like
Although,
a
I mean,
full narrative
we've been
moment. If any,
consistent. We haven't lost any hosts. Not yet.
man, is Mudhole gonna continue? Fuck. Fuck. What's gonna happen with Mudhole?
Well, that can still continue. I don't see why that would have to stop. Because is
No, you
Critterpit going to
gotta.
stop when we finish school? It's
Yeah, you
over.
gotta like. You gotta be done with movies.
Oh yeah,
Done.
Matt's
Yeah,
coming back though, right? He's not. He's
I
done
think
with
so.
movies,
Yeah,
but he's still coming back.
I think he made up with movies.
Okay, good.
Damn. If there's anyone out there who actually just listens to Critterpit every single episode and absorbs all the lore as we go, this will be a hard hitting moment
Yeah,
for you guys.
Jake, one
Because
of our
Jake was
first
there.
guests.
Yeah, I've been there since the start.
Yeah,
Man,
what a bummer. What a
I
downer of
guess
a way to start this episode.
there's no way for me to get him to stay, I'm assuming.
No, I don't think so. I think, and it's not like the way he explained it to me is that he's just taking a year off. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll do something
Hmm,
else. He'll still
it's
be in
fair.
Red Deer, still hang out, do all the things.
It's very
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
He just doesn't want to pay this much money when he's not sure, which is like, yeah,
No, that's
totally fair.
valid. Yeah. pay all that money to just sit around and then move stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very fair.
Yeah,
Man,
because also like with this degree, like I mean, what else are you gonna do with it? It's not the most versatile thing.
yeah. Movies, man. Just
Movies,
wanna make
movies, movies.
movies. Well, fuck. Well, speaking of movies, um, not the main movie. I wanna talk some production updates. Just some
Okay,
to keep the critters updated.
I tore your script apart this afternoon.
Did you?
Yeah,
My script? Which script?
one mistake.
Oh, again?
Yeah, I did one more thing, or one
What
more
did you
like
do?
Passover.
Tore it
I don't know
apart?
if you want to talk about it on the air, but
Our feelings gonna be hurt?
I hope not. I'm just thinking at this point, trying to make it a little bit shorter for the amount of time we
Okay.
have.
Okay.
I
It's
did
not too
I did
long.
like the roughest storyboards ever. Yeah,
Fair.
it's not too.
Fair.
It's definitely manageable. I don't know. There's just like a couple things. It looks like a lot of suggestions, but it's really I don't think it is.
Okay. Well, that
We can talk
shooting,
about it after too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. In a week,
Yes.
doing rehearsals, been doing some practical effects work. How exciting.
Yeah, I'm
Got
I'm
our
really excited to see. Do you want to spoil that here, or do you want to let that be a complete surprise?
I'll let that be a
Okay,
surprise.
because I do
I
have
hope
some
it turns out.
questions. Yeah,
Hope it turns out. Again, our resident engineer dropout to do some practical effects work for us. We love that.
the other engineer
Um,
dropout.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Two engineer dropouts on this production.
But Caleb said he's gonna go back to it, so could
Okay,
be a redeemed engineer in some time. Who's to say?
who's to say?
Um, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that shoot. I think it'll be
Who's going
pretty
to be
fun.
Ethan's lead actor when Caleb goes back?
Fuck, I don't want to think about that. Already lost
Losing your
Jake.
muse.
Caleb's my muse. I have a year with him, so
Yeah,
I just got to crank out so many movies where I kill him.
and
As many
then
as I can.
follow him to Vancouver for fourth year.
Oh shit!
Easy.
Now that is a plan. That is a plan. Man, I'm just thinking about loss. No,
Ah,
upbeat.
it would be a
One
good
mistake.
segue into our movie, but I think we're still in the preamble.
Yeah, one mistake is gonna be fun. I'm pretty excited for that. Get
Who's all coming to that? Or I guess I could just check the group chat.
me, Keegan, Caleb, Jake, Graham, you.
Okay,
I think
it's like
solid
the
team.
315 skeleton crew.
Yeah, I think it should be good. Good amount
Yeah,
of people,
yeah.
and especially at the location, we don't want fucking that ton of people. Um,
No.
cramming it up.
Do we know if
Keep it
there's
small.
power there?
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It's been converted into like a shed tool room.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be cool. I'm excited for that one. I'm a little nervous. Always get nervous before shoots, but
For a big directorial effort.
and acting effort
That's
too.
true.
A little nervous for that, but no
I'm
risks.
very
No.
excited to shoot in this style. Um,
Mhm.
real guerrilla filmmaking, but
Yeah.
also not like I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah. Half of it, it's very segmented, very different
Hmm.
halves.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
Oh yeah.
I'm
It'll be
excited.
a good production.
I hope so. And if not, I can just leave the footage on my hard drive forever, and nobody
Nobody
will ever
needs to
see it.
know. It's not graded.
Exactly.
It's nothing. No
It's just
critiques needed.
just for fun, just for funsies.
We'll get
Um,
Glames to tear it apart. Send it to him immediately.
hurt me, just hurt me, guys,
Yeah.
hurt me,
Tear
Blames.
me apart.
I need it. Um, but yeah, be dope. I'm hyped, nervous. Be fun. Fun to get all the guys together, regardless.
Hmm. Yeah, it'll be a fun
Yeah.
weekend.
Um,
It'll be
questions,
hard
comments,
work.
concerns.
16-hour shooting days every day, right? That's kind of what I've
I don't
imagined.
think 16,
You don't
probably
think
like
so? You don't think we need
20.
a 48-hour shoot? Oh, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, no
But
sleep.
I'm imagining it at night, so most of the day will just be like setup and then
And
shooting
it's not
towards
a
the
yeah,
towards the night.
luckily most of it is a two-actor scene, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty simple. Pretty
Yeah.
simple stuff. And then like the second half, I think like it's literally just one setup, right? Unless well, two setups, I guess. Three.
Yeah, there's a bit of a montage, but that's kinda like
I'm
it's
imagining we
it'll
can
be
shoot
easier.
that stuff beforehand, honestly though. I don't know.
Probably
Cause I
more
want
energy
that.
then.
Yeah, because I want that stuff to be in the just like on the DSLR too. All that
Okay.
stuff in the second half. Just like I don't know. Or I don't
Even
want to give
some
too
of it
much
on
away.
the GoPro would be
Oh
kinda
yeah,
interesting.
GoPro. Just fucking
Yeah.
mess around with the formats
Yeah.
bunch.
Oh, yeah. We'll
Yeah,
figure it out. We'll go
it'll be
crazy.
cool. Damn. Jakey! Fuck. Sorry. Damn. I'm going through all 5 stages.
Denial. Are you at acceptance yet?
No, not even fucking close, dude. Um, what are the stages of loss? Is that stages of grief?
Of grief.
Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Feel like
Yeah,
I'm over
you
denial.
I mean, yeah, you were in bargaining. You were like, "Is there anything I can do to get him back?"
I kind of am mellowing out into depression.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel so sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed, Sam. You can take over.
Take
No, I
over.
kid.
Oh,
I kid. Um, I'm accepting now.
okay. We're
Yeah.
accepting it. Yeah.
Um,
But now
how
that
did the
Jake's
film
out of the
shoot?
program, he can't ever come on the Critterpit again. That's the rule.
Fuck. I know. I
No
know.
dropouts accepted.
Oh, don't call him that. Oh, my heart.
No,
My
no.
boy.
Jake's welcome anytime.
My boy.
Anytime. We
Shit, boy.
still
We just gotta get him on
I
enough.
think he's still planning to come to Civ. So
Okay. Oh. Okay.
we'll definitely do that. That'll be fun.
Better come to Sif. You better come to Sif. Sif is so fucking sick. And maybe that'll make him fall in love again. The goal,
Exactly, with the form.
we're gonna do a lot of these one mistake S shoots. Off the school, off the grid shoots. And he's gonna fall in love with the art of filmmaking once more.
Y yeah, maybe. I think we're just gonna be doing school shoots in September. I think we're gonna be really busy.
No. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
there any shoots even planned for September? What's shooting in September? Because I know Marlowe's is October. I think Connor's is even like closer to November. I think pretty late into it.
Um, I think Ryan's will probably be October or September because he wants to shoot that outside.
Am I on that one? Yeah, I'm gaffer on that one.
Yeah. I'm
And you're
DOP of that one.
cinematographer. Have
Yeah.
you got your shot? Wait, so you're DOPing two projects as well?
Yeah.
That and Elijah's, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Do you have
No
your
script for Elijah's.
fuck yeah? Do you got your shot list cooked up?
No, it's so funny. I like I went through one of Ryan's scripts because he
Mm-hmm.
sent me 2, and I went through the wrong one. I went through one that he was just,
Mm,
like, very early stages working on,
yeah.
and, yeah, I still need to look at the one we're actually gonna be working on. I liked
Yeah.
I liked the one that he sent me. I don't wanna
Okay.
I had one big problem with it, and that
Mm.
it was narrated by AI. Like, it felt like it was, like,
Oh
they were
yeah.
just describing exactly what was happening in every scene, the narrator.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was a little confusing, but I don't know. I talked to him about it, and I think that he is going to be changing that. I don't
He
know.
saw the light.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know when we're planning to shoot that one. I'm very excited for Ryan's. We're not allowed to take cameras in cars, right? That's like a rule.
Mm, I
I
think.
really want to do that though. The
Oh
script is
man.
called The Road Scene. You're
The
telling me
road scene.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
put
I remember
a
this one.
oh, it's 15 pages long.
Oh my god, is it?
That's why I haven't looked at it.
I just finished Connor's is 13 pages long, and I just finished the,
The shot list.
or storyboards and shot lists. Rough.
Okay.
Uh, I've been slacking on them, and I just did them in this past, like, month. Got them to put together.
I will
Some hmm?
yeah. I'll do Ryan soon. I need to bug Elijah if he has a script or not.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just yeah, I had to get it done. It was just holding over my head. I just wanna get it done, get it to the
Yep.
directors so they can give me notes, and then I can come back and revise. And I also wanna go over it with you. And I wanna
Mhm.
do it with Jakey too because he was gonna be camera crew, but, ugh, guess it can just
Ripperoni.
be you. That's
Have you
okay,
done
Jake.
Marlowe's yet?
Yeah, Marlowe's was easy. Pretty
Nice
simple, but, like,
two-pager.
pretty simple shots, but, like, I don't know. I think they convey the message. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't think scripts need to be long. Like I feel like all these third year scripts, like we're going too long,
Yeah.
guys.
I just hope my
I don't
shots are
know.
okay. I just
Yeah,
wanna do
I'm
just
sure it'll
wanna
look good.
just wanna get my cinematography skills up, boy.
Yeah, get that
Yeah,
coverage.
yeah. Get that coverage, boy. That's one
That
of
was
the
something.
issues with Connor's script is I don't have a ton of coverage for some
How
shots.
many? I haven't read Connor's script yet. I'm just. How many characters are there in it?
Named?
Speaking.
Oh, 5.
Do they all share a scene, or is it kind of like split up more?
So, the most you get is 4 in one scene, but with some extras too.
Yeah.
Not too bad, and especially if he's, like, been good and been contacting actors and getting stuff together. But, it's one of those things where it's doable, you just have to stay on top of the ball, you know?
Yeah.
Friggin'
And yeah, I
put
don't
it
know.
together.
I'm sure it'll come together.
Yeah, a
You
lot of
gotta have a good
kineticism
AD. Gotta good
in my
have
shot
someone
list.
who's very good at wrangling people,
Oh,
because I don't think
AD.
that's Connor's strong suit, is, like, keeping everybody on track.
Yeah, there's been some issues in getting, AD.
Yeah,
Uh,
because who wants to AD?
nobody. Nobody at all.
Nobody.
Maybe I should drop film.
No, please don't.
I'm joking. I don't know why I feel so anxious all of a sudden. I feel so anxious, Sam.
The idea of
Um,
dropping film, or the fact
just
that Jake's not
all of
gonna
a
be there?
sudden, one mistake's gonna go okay, right?
Oh, yeah. That would be good.
Okay.
It's also,
Okay.
like, I feel like the people are like, it's such a good group that it doesn't matter. Like, it will go well, but even if
It's a good
things are
group of
going poorly,
boys.
it's not a group that, like, I feel like I don't know. I'll, like, have a
It's a good
freak out
group
or,
of
like, have to
boys.
prove anything to, you know? It's like,
That's true. Stakes are so low. I put
yeah,
so much
this is
pressure
just for
on
fun.
myself.
Yeah, this is just for
I just wanna
fun.
make
This is
something
just
really cool. I wanna make something really cool over the summer.
yeah, get the momentum going before school starts. You got, like, a
I want
month.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
crazy.
Momentum. I wanna get the momentum going on this, and then I wanna
Yep.
fucking lock in with Graham and get 3 sips in a place where we could maybe shoot it over reading week or something. That would be so sick.
Yeah,
That's my goal.
that would be
Um,
sick.
Because 3 sips is big, but, like, so many fun ideas. Such a cool script at points.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like making movies. I like thinking about making movies, Sam. I like
I
thinking
like
about
the idea of making movies, and then when I get to set, I like
it.
yeah, I like it once you're into it, and once, like, if you have a good plan, like 315 or, like, Desperate Times, where
Yeah,
it's like, I know what I'm doing, I know what I want, I, like, have a
that's
general idea of how to do it. I like
I'm at a
that.
point where I recognize I love making films, and the whole process is so satisfying and so rewarding. Like
Yeah.
315 has been such a rewarding and satisfying process.
Mhm.
Like the process of even just putting a pencil down and making a shot list, writing,
Yeah.
much less even getting all the people together, having to lead and make a shoot and then put it together in the edit, and it's all so daunting. So I'm at the point in my life
Yes.
where I just have to force myself through this process enough times where I like develop that muscle, that comfortability, that
Mhm.
capability, to just get her done.
Yep.
Because
Just do it.
the point I'm seeing immediately in my career right after school, regardless if I get like film jobs or not, is just making films on the side, right? Getting
Yep.
my money up when I have a week off, taking weeks off, getting equipment from Fava, from wherever, getting actors
Yep.
together, and making films, quality films that I can hopefully send to festivals, right? That is the point
Exactly,
I'm going
yeah.
to be at. Whether or not I get film jobs, that is the point I am trying to get myself to, right? Going
Yeah.
into
And even on,
post
like, a
film
smaller
school.
scale, I don't know. I just know that coming back, it'll be Glenn and James asking, like, "Did you guys work on any movies, like, this summer? Like, did you do anything to do that?" And it'll be nice to, like,
Matt's
have a
Matt's
couple
arms
things to
immediately
point
go
to.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, how was the
It was Laklabish.
Laklabish? How was that?
Yeah, it was a really, really great experience. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. There was a pretty micro crew. It was
Mhm.
one grip, one kind of like cinematographer, like God. Like
Yeah.
this person was incredible, and me. And so I mostly ran sound, which
Okay.
was totally good, and did a lot of like grip work, move around lights and stuff. It's
Yeah.
very cool to see like people who are so competent with their like grip skills and
Mhm.
cinematography skills, people who like understand light. I do not
Yeah.
understand light
Dude,
at all right
that was the
now.
thing. I just need to get a book on how light works or something. Just do some
Yeah.
heavy, like,
I think
theoretical
it's a lot of
reading.
practice too. Like
Yeah, because you hear when Alex goes into it, like, when he tries to go into it, you can tell it is such a nuanced and, like, complex subject.
yeah.
Like, there's so much going on.
Well,
There's
yeah,
quality of
and
light.
like yeah, watching people move a light like half a centimeter and then they're like, "Okay, we got it." Like it's like these things that
Yeah.
at the point I'm at I don't even consider because I don't have that
Yeah,
practice. I
but
don't have the
that's the
eye
stuff
to like know
that
exactly. Yeah,
in
that's the stuff we need
that
and
stuff
like
inspires
need
me
to be
so
good
much.
at.
Like, I love
Absolutely.
a deep technical, like, ceiling, right? Like, you can go deep
Yeah.
into this, there's like, you can get
Yeah.
to such a far place with just, like, technicality, even beyond just
Mhm.
artistic, you know, creative, preferences.
Yeah.
There's, like, such a technical skill, which I latch onto. I love that stuff, right? Just
Absolutely. And it's so cool to see too when it's like people trying to create like, oh, we need like a natural window look. And like you
yeah.
have a window right there, but you're like, no, we're gonna completely ignore that and we're making our own because it'll look better. Like
Ah, that's so cool,
I
man.
love these
Fuck.
things. And there's so many
That is
like
so fucking
tools and
cool.
like people
You're
just
making magic.
know they understand you are making magic, yeah, and like you're
That is the
creating
place
space. You're
I
creating
wanna
space
get
with
to.
light that doesn't exist. Like you can
Yeah,
manipulate
man, and
space with light, which is so cool. Like it's
that
crazy.
is that is what Alex was really that's what I really took from him for
Hmm.
the second semester classes. It's just how to manipulate a space and lighting for mise en scene that you can
Yeah.
really create not even just atmosphere or vibes, but literally a physical space. It's crazy.
Yes. It's
Uh,
insane to watch these people work,
it's
and,
daunting, but hopefully we'll
yeah,
get
but
there
it's
one day.
like one day you're like, "Please, dear God, I wanna get there." But, yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like practice. It's keep putting yourself in that, like, DOP gaffer role, being like,
yeah.
"How do we play with light?" Don't be afraid of light either, like, turn on more, turn things off.
Mhm.
So,
Play
I don't know.
around, and that's what I'm gonna like
Exactly.
about one mistake is, like, shooting at nighttime. Of course, we don't have to necessarily wait till night, but, like, shooting in a barn, it'll be a lot to, like, flag off the natural
Yeah.
light. So
Yeah.
just waiting a bit, we have a lot of time to play around with the space, to set
Mhm.
up lights and see what's working, to
Yeah.
really get comfortable and work around with it, so, that'll be cool. Be
Absolutely.
a lot of fun. It's all so daunting, man. It's all so freaky. I never thought an art going into a art form as an artist could be so, like, daunting and terrifying, just technically, just not
Yeah,
knowing
I know.
enough, but fuck,
And I'm
it's
sure it's like
freaky,
this
man.
with like every art form, like the deeper you go, like these like
Yeah,
technical tools become more and more minute. But with film, it's crazy because they become more and more like specific, but they also become bigger. Like everything just like
yeah.
expands and gets like
Scales up
huge.
like the
Exactly. Yeah.
lights they had
Like,
on Last of Us, like, what a
yeah.
fuck. Imagine
And you're
being at
doing
a
all of
place one
that to
day,
just,
we're like, "Yeah, we're gonna need the fucking, the evacs 3000s." roll
Yeah,
those out. Just know that
a
you're gonna need that.
and you're doing that not to create, like, something that looks like Blade Runner or, like, artificial even. You're
Yeah,
looking to create a natural look, like, to create
so
what you
crazy,
imagine the sun looks like or, like, what this
so
specific
crazy.
hour looks like, because you
Oh my
can't
gosh,
control the sun, but you can control other lights. I don't know, it's
so
so cool.
terrifying. Jake, why don't you want to do this for the rest of your life? Please do this.
Yeah, even
No,
just, like, watching a lot of movies now, it's like
I
looking
gotta
at
start
them and
watching
trying to
movies
trying
again,
to
man.
figure out how you would light that, which is something that I think Rick kind of tried to do with us, but,
It
I
worked out
I
of
didn't know at
place.
least know what to do with that information. But fuck,
I
lights are
just
so
want to
cool.
like buy a bunch of lights off Amazon, man. Just something to play around with, do stuff with.
I also don't wanna just buy, like, cheap lights, like,
I
I
know,
wanna
but
use
like
good ones.
anything, anything, you know, money
Yeah,
is always gonna be a limiter. At this point, you just
yeah,
gotta do with what you can.
that's true.
But yeah, I do want some decent lights. Some like, not like Amazon recommends this light type shit, you know.
Yeah, do a little research, see what,
See, go on Reddit,
indie
you know.
experts yeah,
Hate Reddit, but like the fuckers when it comes to niche advice, they usually know what's up.
yeah.
Um, and get some like decently affordable lights. That's
Get
gonna
some
be one of
C
my goals.
stands.
Oh,
Can you
C-stands. Oh
imagine
my
owning a
god.
C
One of
stand?
the tripods. You still remember that
Yeah,
tripod day first year, how insanely hyped I got, man. So
yeah.
cool, those tools, man.
It's so
All
I love using tripods. I mean,
I know.
tripods, one of the few things I feel pretty competent with. I'm always like changing the heads if they need, like on a set or whatever. It's like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
something I know how to do. Set up a jib. Like I can do that pretty
gotta get it.
confidently.
Me too. Medusa's head really drilled that into me, the jib.
Yeah. It's so funny thinking about
Ugh.
where I was the start of second year and like
Yeah.
just knowing nothing. Like I was second AC for a project and like really
Mhm.
having to like walk me through how do I do all these things. And second AC now is like that's a breeze. That's like, if I want an easy day on set, I'll do second AC because there's still a lot to do, but it's pretty,
That's the slate?
brain dead. Yeah, that's slate and marks mostly
Marks,
and camera
yes.
reports. So like
Okay,
you're always
man.
busy, but like it's not
Still
necessarily
feel like I
difficult
know
work.
nothing, man. Ugh. Still feel like I know nothing and I'm lost out here, but
Yeah.
we'll get there.
There's always more to
There's
learn.
always more. I
And
feel
like
like
being on a
sorry, go ahead.
non sorry, yeah, being on like a non-student film, being with professionals is so daunting. And like yeah,
Gotta get there
I
soon. I
don't
gotta
know.
get there soon.
It's so hard to like butt in to be like I can do that, I can do that. But like it's just I
Mhm,
know that's what I have to do, right? To like
mhm.
um
Impress people.
impress people or just like make sure they remember me for a good reason. I'm not just the guy standing around. I'm the guy who's
Yeah.
like he's standing there and no like he's there to help. He can do these things.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
God,
That's
it's
the
also
impression I hope I
terrifying.
made with these people. They all followed me on Instagram, so I feel
Fuck
pretty
yeah.
good about that.
Fuck yeah. That's sick as fuck.
So
You should tell
hopefully
them
more
that we're a
work.
package deal and they should follow me too.
Yeah. I
Oh
told them
man, this
check
is
out
the
my
anxiety
podcast.
pod. This is the anxiety pod. I don't know why I'm feeling so anxious right now. It's a
I
swirl.
don't
This is all such a swirl, Sam. First
yeah.
Jake's leaving. Now I'm realizing how complicated all of film is.
I thought it was
I
just point and shoot, man.
and I love. I feel like
Don't you
I've
just
been
kind of set up the
very
camera and walk away?
disengaged from film lately. I've like not been watching very many films. Now
Yeah.
outside of like one mistake in the shot list, just been like doing a lot of other stuff with life,
But I
not
mean,
film related.
one mistaken shot and other shot lists, like that's a lot of work still. Like you've been
True.
putting a lot into it.
I just really want to get some film sets. I gotta watch more movies. I've just been book man. I love books lately.
Ugh,
Love books.
fucking nerd.
I know books just hit different, man. I
Watch
finished the Bell
movies.
Jar. Bell Jar is depressing, and now I'm reading a book about love, like psychology book about love.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
it's cool.
Um, yeah, gotta fucking do more movie shit though. Fuck, it's gonna be good.
Absolutely.
Been
You
making
got to
a lot
go
of
to the theaters.
bounds.
You got to watch
True.
Long Legs because I want to talk about
Gotta
that
watch.
because
Gotta watch Maxine, man. I never even watched Maxine.
I don't think you have to watch Maxine.
I gotta watch Maxine, bro.
I don't know.
We watched Pearl with Jake.
We did.
Damn, all
What was
those
the
years
first movie
ago.
we all went out to? Was it Pearl?
Might have been Barbarian, I believe.
Barbarian? Yeah,
Yeah, and
that
then
was a good
Pearl.
movie.
Damn. Jake is always invited to movies, though. Still,
Yep.
I'm saying it
Jake Rob
now.
movie night. Jake, you're still invited.
The Jake Rob movie night. That's so instrumental.
It is.
Fuck. It's okay, Jake. I've come to what's the fifth stage?
Acceptance.
Acceptance. Somewhat.
Yeah. Maybe he'll be back.
So
Maybe he's being smart and he's like, actually, I want to be with the first years, like the class behind us. He's like, I'd rather.
that would be a smart play, actually.
Yeah, I would not blame him. Yeah. Oh,
Would be a pretty smart play.
go make movies with that lot who have already shown how much more
Man.
competent they are than a lot our
Uh,
class generally, I would say.
life is not a marathon. Life is a
Life is not a sprint, life is a marathon.
yeah, exactly. I've been making bounds and strides in my personal life. You'll be
That's
happy to
good.
hear outside of film. And I've been
That's good.
telling myself all of this will make me a more competent filmmaker in the end. If I'm a more uh,
Well-rounded
fulfilled,
person.
yeah, well-rounded person. So yeah, hopefully that'll
No, I
translate.
think just movies, just only movies will make you a better filmmaker. That's
Fuck,
the ethos I'm living by. Is
I really
that
thought being a star line cook would make me a better filmmaker. Fuck.
yeah. No, of course it will. All experience will.
True. It's gonna be a good year. Let's see who else has dropped.
Yeah. There's a couple people
Movies.
I'm a little worried about.
Name. Type them in the chat. Who do you think it's gonna be?
Okay, I'll text you because there's a lot of people in this group chat now.
That's true. God, we're little gremlins, man. We
Yeah,
are
I mean,
little gremlins.
we know that we love the drama. That's a lot of what this podcast is.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little worried. I
I could
feel
see that.
I've heard him express some things, and I think that we desperately need this person in the program.
We do, which would be a wild statement saying it out loud to a lot of ears, but like
Yeah,
they are essential.
absolutely.
Who else? You said multiple people. Is it just them?
um, well, I mean, there are some people that I know. Well, okay, I can't say that even because I can
You
give it
know?
away. Not that I know. Um, fuck, I have to be so. I'll text you. I have to be so
Just
vague
text me.
because it's
Just text me.
yeah.
This is crazy.
Um, like yeah, this is gonna be an unlistenable pod because we're just talking about
True.
other things. But yeah,
True.
yeah, and I don't think that's necessarily like
Yeah.
an out of the program, but well, fuck, I can't even. Ah,
Yeah. No,
it's a tough one.
I can see why you would say that.
Yeah,
You know, this person is also essential in their own way. Everyone's essential in their own way.
yeah. No, I don't want to lose anybody. I like everybody in the program. I think that they all have unique voices and should all stay and
Damn.
all do their thing. And I'm not just
Man.
saying that because I want this program to keep existing till my fourth year. Uh,
Oh, it will be though. The first years are popping off, man.
yeah, they are, and hopefully
Oh,
there'll
if
be even
only
more
if
this
only I
next
took one
bunch of first year.
one more gap year. Am I right?
Yep,
Just one more gap year. Could have been so
would have
different.
been a very different experience.
No, I'm joking. Love my class. And even though,
Yeah,
I'm losing so many of my friends and peers,
even though we're the
it's
dud
okay.
year, that's okay.
It's okay. It's
We've
okay.
come to accept it.
We've come to the fifth stage of grief, acceptance. And even though
This
this
is
is
the
an
grief
unlistenable
pod.
pod, this is
Yeah,
the grief pod. Even though
because
this is an unlistenable pod,
we are so inside baseball, we can't even talk about it out loud.
even though this we're lost in the preamble, we're lost in the sauce, this is unlistenable. I've always
Yeah,
seen Critterpit as kind of a journal of our film progression, of our film
absolutely.
careers. So this will be under
Even just a
that
personal
lens.
journal, like beyond
It
film,
is,
just
straight up,
where we're
straight up.
at week to
Yeah.
week for
That's why I
these
like the
years.
fucking preamble. I always go on the
Yeah,
preamble because these are the days of our lives.
yeah,
We're entombing them in eternity for as long as the
yeah,
internet exists, you know?
yeah.
It's
And I've got
cool.
well, actually, I delete all the episodes off my hard drive now because taking up too much space.
Fucking I'm sure Keegan has backups, hopefully.
You better.
Ke Damn. I just wanna say to Jake, um, God bless you. Godspeed. I know in the end you'll do the right thing, and, Critter Pit stays winning. The hell is that sound?
Just I thought of a good sound effect to cap that off. But
That was a
no, I agree.
beautiful that
It
was a
was a beautiful
beautiful
statement.
this is what this pod is.
uh,
Ah,
no,
no, fucking
no, we're happy. We're making movies
we're
next week.
happy. It's actually
We're
been
going
a
back to
very
school
happy
in a
day
month.
for me. It's been a very happy day. Spent a lot of money, but I got some good major life strides done. So
That's good.
it's a happy day. Happy, happy, happy.
It's 50% off at the lobby today, and I had to
Don't say that.
resist the urge.
I haven't bought a Criterion in like just about a year, I think, man.
Wow.
I know. You
You
know
gonna
it's
hit any for
bad.
this 50% off?
When does it happen?
Uh, like October, I think. The like
Okay,
1 day sale.
maybe. Shit, I might have my money up by then.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be grabbing a few.
Damn. I don't know though. Life life often, you often think life is just making enough money to get the next Criterion. Then a few months go by and life means a little different than that.
Yeah,
Life means a little I don't know. The stakes are higher, Sam. The stakes are
yeah.
fucking higher than the Criterions. I hate to say that. God damn it.
Stakes are higher than the random DVD collection. That's
I
crazy.
need the
I
fucking
never thought
DVD
I'd hear the
collection.
day. I never thought I'd see the day.
The progression from year one Ethan to now. It's crazy, Sam. It's crazy.
Yep.
I feel like
Life becoming more real.
I feel like a handful of our first conversations were about the Criterion collection. Had to have been.
Probably.
Had to have been.
We have a podcast based around it.
And now life has moved on past that. But I love Criterions. I
Yeah.
want the trial so bad, Sam. This really is the therapy app. Oh my god.
Yeah. One day you'll get the
Ugh,
trial. It'll solve all your other problems.
I think
That's
it
the way I
will,
see
bro.
Criterions. Every time I
I
buy
think it
one,
fucking
I used to get tattoos all the time. Used to get like
will.
tattoos as therapy. Now I buy movies.
And you've
And I
opened
also
that
still get
floodgate.
tattoos.
You've opened that fucking floodgate for me now, Sam. Now I want to get
Yep.
tattoos and shit.
Yep. It's expensive. It's an expensive
I
hobby.
know, I know, but it's like all that pain. It's like such an emotionally taxing journey. You go through all that pain.
Yep.
You come through with a fucking sick piece of art on your body
All that
permanently.
anxious waiting too. Like that the
No, it's
anxiety of like
literally a
knowing
roller
you're getting a
coaster.
tattoo is crazy.
It
Like
is.
it doesn't feel real until it like hits the skin.
It
And then
felt
it
like
feels so real. It's like
a maelstrom in my stomach.
yeah.
It's gross. Gross feeling. Crazy
Yeah.
times we're living in. I gotta
Mhm.
come up to E-Town again one
You
of these
do.
days. One of these days before the summer ends.
Yeah. Running out of time.
Yeah. Damn. You wanna
You should
fucking
come up
talk about
you should come up on
sorry?
the 9th. You should come up once we we pick up equipment.
Fuck.
That would be
I was
helpful.
gonna fucking set that up actually, but I hope I don't. What's my schedule looking like? Okay. I mean, I mean, maybe Sam.
Maybe. We'll talk about it after. We'll do a lot more planning.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, you want to fucking talk about a movie or something?
Yeah,
Best
sure.
segue in Critterpit history.
Blowout. Let's talk about Blowout. I rewatched that movie.
Oh,
Or no, not
Float's sick
Blow.
as fuck.
Yeah, Blowout. That is such a
Float
good
that
movie.
ass. De Palma. Fucking
Anyway, we'll get to that episode eventually, but that entered my
yeah.
top 4 this week because
Hell
that
yeah.
is like a perfect movie.
It really is.
A slightly less perfect movie is Black Orpheus.
Black Orpheus, 1959, I believe.
59. Yep.
Good year.
Set in
Maybe I
Rio
don't
de
know.
Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro, directed by Marcel Camus. Camus.
A
However,
French director.
yeah.
I
About
initially thought this movie was French, but I think I was thinking of Jean Cocteau's Orpheus.
yes, the Orphic trilogy, if you will. So
Yes.
thank God we
We're
didn't get
gonna
Graham on this episode. That would
That
have
would have been
fucking
embarrassing.
that would have destroyed us, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Graham
but
doesn't speak Portuguese. He would have been lost.
he would have been like, "What the hell is going on? Why are
The
they
fuck is
dancing?"
this?
Um, it's a good film. It's okay. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
okay.
fun it's a fun
It's
movie.
one of
I
those.
love the
It's
colors of it. 1959. It's got that beautiful Technicolor.
yeah,
Uh,
it really is gorgeous. One on ones with a lot of parades, a lot of dancing, a lot of confetti,
the whole movie is set in Rio
costumes.
de Janeiro during like Carnival, during their
Yeah,
big celebration.
yeah,
So it depicts everybody as being very happy. Everybody's dancing all the time,
which is a
despite
very
living in
fun part of the
slums.
film, but can also be a point of contention with the film.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's a
this
big
is a
controversy
controversial
of this
film.
movie. Yeah.
Um, but I'm not.
Barack Obama's mom famously
You
loves
beat me
this
to it.
movie.
You beat me to it.
You
Damn it.
also read the
Okay.
Wikipedia page?
Yeah, yeah. We'll circle back to that because that
Okay.
I feel like that'd be a fun one to cap it all off with.
Okay.
Just the legacy of this film, if you will, the
Yeah.
influence of it.
Okay.
um, but yeah, this film is the loose, I'd say loose adaptation of the
Mhm.
Orpheus myth, Orpheus and
Yeah.
Eurydice myth
A
of Greek
Greek
times.
tragedy.
Yeah, and it's pretty loose. It feels like there's only like 2 or 3 beats that are really uh
I think it covers the kind of main beats though, like the general ideas of it, right?
yeah, yeah. It was just the main beats because like I expected this like I was looking at
The poster.
the stories, you know,
Oh,
of this and what the original myth was, and it feels like this has a some differences, but obviously I haven't read
yeah.
the original
Well,
story.
even the poster of this movie has that it looks like it could be a Greek tragedy, but in the
It
costumes they're
does.
wearing.
Yeah. I love that
But
poster, by the way.
I
Gorgeous
love that
poster.
poster as well. But it's set in contemporary, like it's set in
Yeah.
1959 in Rio. It's not set in Greece,
And,
but they keep all the names. I think like
for the most
they
part,
don't.
Orpheus
Yeah.
is called, like, Orfeu or something, is,
Oh,
what
in
it
the
said on the
Greek.
Wikipedia. No, 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 in, like, this one, he was called
No, in this one
Orfeu.
he's definitely called Orpheus. They.
On the Wikipedia page, says his name's,
Oh,
Orfeu.
I think that's like the French. Uh, because I'm quite sure they say Orpheus, and it's in the subtitles as Orpheus as
It
well.
was in the subtitles for my
Yeah.
version as well. But anyways, basically the same name. Um, but yeah, there's Eurydice, there's Hermes, there's Cerberus, Ceruber,
There's
Cerberus,
death.
Death, Incarnate. Yeah,
Yep.
all running around, making them up. It's fun, and they're dancing.
They're dancing so much, and
I
Orpheus
was
is
not familiar.
playing his music.
I was not familiar with the original story at all. Were you familiar
I
with
looked it up
Orpheus?
right before I watched the movie. I read the
Okay.
quick synopsis. Should should we say what the original story is a little bit to catch the
Um,
listeners up? It's a very simple
I will
story.
say Orpheus was a great artist, singer, poet of Greek times. Right, he could make anyone
Yep.
love him through his art. He was a
He-
beloved guy, and he
So
fell in
much
love.
so. Oh, sorry. So much so, I would say that, or not that I would say that Hermes gave him a lyre. right? Like
Mhm.
bestowed with him this musical instrument, and Orpheus could make the sun rise. Like he was
Yeah.
so great at music. Everybody loved him,
Just everything's attracted
including
to him.
exactly, including his cursed. I don't know this cursed relationship with Eurydice.
Eurydice,
Eurydice.
which is like it's a beautiful, perfect relationship while it lasts.
Yep.
Short-lived.
Eurydice dies much quicker, I think, in the original story.
Yeah.
She goes
I'm
to
reading
hell.
it now. She's wandering in the forest and nymphs.
Yep.
Um, and they the shepherd Aristias saw her and beguiled by her beauty made advances towards her and began to chase her. And while she is fleeing her dancing, she is bitten by a snake and died instantly. They made sure to emphasize that.
Yep.
Uh, and yeah, Orpheus makes his way down to Hades to see his wife, rescue her,
And he
perchance,
manages to convince Hades to like let her go
on
as
one
long as
fucking
on one condition.
yeah.
Orpheus can't turn around the entire way
You
back
cannot
to
look at her
Earth.
beauty.
Can't look
Cannot
at her.
give in to your temptations.
And you'll never believe it, but right steps away from like being back alive, Orpheus looks back, he loses his faith,
Yeah,
and she dies. She's dead for real.
yeah. And no mortal can ever enter Hades twice.
Which I
Living,
think
I
is a
should
kind of
say.
funny rule. It's like,
Yeah.
why can you go once?
Because the second time you'll be dead.
What about cats? Can't cats go like 9 times?
It's true. I got a couple cats we could fucking test this
Orpheus should
theory.
have sent his cat.
Send them down.
Exactly.
Um, so that's the original myth thereabouts. I think he dies too in the myth. Hades like strikes him with lightning or something.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, this story follows those beats for the most part. It plays on the doomed relationship angle, kind of literally, with this hitman, quote unquote, who is death chasing Eurydice throughout the whole film. Literally, death hanging over her,
Yeah.
coming for him. Can't escape your destiny, type of thing. You know
Yeah.
your
She's
fate.
been she's been running from
Which,
him. She wears costumes to try and get away from him, but
yeah, I really like that whole dynamic for the most part because like I thought death, even though his costume, if you just took that, and photographed that and just like plain day, it would look pretty
mm.
goofy. The way they shoot that and film it, it's really creepy. The way he
It
just
also
pops in,
yeah.
it's really disturbing.
It's also great because it's set during this like carnival where everybody
Yeah,
has
yeah.
different costumes, like elaborate outfits on. So he
It's
doesn't
pretty
stick
like
out as much.
sensitized.
He
Yeah.
sticks out as being like not like the others, but
And he
it's not like
fucking
he's
like
just wearing the only one wearing a costume.
he like lunges around. He's so athletic and like creeping. It's
Yeah.
it's it's really effective and I wish we got more of that dynamic throughout the film. But did you know that Da Silva Adahimir Da Silva, the actor who played Death, was a triple jumper who won two
Oh,
Olympic gold medals in 1952 and 1956.
congratulations. Shout out.
Yeah,
Is he competing
fucking,
again this year?
I think so. So everyone go
Okay.
support Death at the
Yeah.
Olympics. Um, but yeah, no, that makes sense because he's a very agile role. He's jumping around, creeping around, sleuthing around.
Absolutely.
It's great. Love all the shadow he's cast in. It's a very effective part of the film, and every
Mhm.
sequence with him where he shows up is great. He has some great lines where he's like, "You take care of her, I'm patient or whatever. I can wait."
Yeah.
Like he says just enough that his presence is very stays ethereal.
Yeah. He doesn't have too many lines, which
Hmm.
is very good.
Yeah, it's an effective part of the film.
Yeah,
Um,
especially
and
in the
then
third act when
oh
you guys
yeah,
finally get her. The scene
whole
that's like
chase through
in
the
the
trolley
backstage.
station.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, all the void because they're like running through the carnival. Orpheus is with his love Eurydice. He's running from his fiance who he's
His
cheating
fiance.
on.
Yeah,
Um,
that was kind of one of the parts that's a little.
So fucking goofy. Like I just
Yeah,
could not get invested really in it to be honest. Because it just feels like I don't know. It feels like it's doing two things at once and not doing either too well. right?
Yeah,
Like on
I
one
don't
hand adapting the myth, and on the other hand trying to do this like love triangle drama romance thing, and it
because there's
doesn't
no
do.
drama because it's not a triangle. It's just two characters, and then there's
Yeah,
one who feels left
yeah,
out. Like
yeah. It
there's
just
never a
feels so
question that
surface level.
Orpheus will leave Mira. Like
And
he doesn't
nothing's
seem
ever
to like her
like
even from the start. Like
there's no like it doesn't question the ethics of anything. It doesn't question the character's motivations. It kind of just operates on these rules of, how an ancient myth would play of just like complete captivation or complete devotion. But like it's
yeah,
trying to do this like love triangle romance drama thing, and it just doesn't work very well in
and
my opinion.
yeah, I don't even like. Is it trying to even cast Mira as like this kind of like I don't know temptress to get Orpheus away from Eurydice?
Yeah,
But
they're
it
like,
doesn't work because like Orpheus has committed to Mira. Like it,
yeah, y'all are getting married
yeah,
straight up. And, like,
you
they cast
literally
Mira as very, like, very pushy and always, being
looking out
around and
for
very
Orpheus.
carping. But
And isn't that
Orpheus,
just so
don't
annoying?
can't you fucking you have a voice, dog. You have a
Yeah.
beautiful
You
voice.
didn't
Sing your
have to
song.
marry her.
Sing "No" in the most beautiful way you can.
You had so many
Like,
outs.
are they trying to do the thing where it's like in the ancient thing, like everything would be attracted and compelled to him and fall in love with him? Like he like
But
played too close to the sun with that, and now he's got Mira obsessed with him. If that was the intention, I feel like they should have gone into that more. That could have been an interesting like consequences of his actions, things to like
but
analyze, right?
there's a scene early where that breaks where Mira is like, "Oh, I'll pay for my own ring, but it's a loan. Like you have to still pay me back." If it had been just
Yeah.
her being like, "I'll buy the ring. It doesn't matter." Like and have more people
Uh,
swooning after Orpheus as well.
yeah.
Like
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of
there's another
people. There are
character.
like two women at the start who are like, "Oh, where's Orpheus?" So like there
Yeah.
is an effect, and he has fans like that cop he talks to in the last half after Eurydice has died, who like
Yeah.
fanboys so hard over him is trying to get him to like sing and dance for him. Like he has this effect on people. I just think for me, for a more interesting film for Ethan's brain, it would have kind of like gone into the implications of that more, gone into like the character dynamics of that more. Um,
Or just don't
less
even have that character. You don't need it. Like it's
you don't but like I'm trying to make it work right in this film structure.
yeah,
But yeah, even just get axing the character too,
because she's pretty
or
inconsequential.
and pretty like all the
Like
drama with her
Orpheus
feels
never thinks
so
about her.
contrived, man, and it feels so like just one note, all her
Yep.
scenes. She's like, "Oh, where is, Eurydice? Are you cheating on me? Who is Eurydice?" It just feels so
Yeah.
repetitive at a point.
I like Serafina though. I like her like
Yeah, her and
distracting Mira and
I l
her guy.
her himbo sailor
I
husband.
love him.
That was so fucking adorable, actually. That
Yeah.
brought such a smile to my face. That bit was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Serafina, we should mention, is Eurydice's cousin
mhm,
in
yeah,
this. She's the goddess of the night, is what they say.
yeah. She's great. She was very fun character.
Yeah.
Just a lot
I
of running
liked
around.
I liked all the performances, I think generally.
There are
It
some
has like
criticisms that,
good
like, this is a
storybook feel.
a pretty poorly acted film, and that's one of those things where it's, like, not speaking the native language, it's harder for me to, like, you know, discern between
Yeah.
good or bad acting,
Yeah.
just you don't know the inflections, you don't know how things are said in that language, with what
It's true.
tone, what culturally is, like would be an appropriate way of, like, conducting oneself. So for me, it was good. It was not nothing too distracting, it was all
Yeah, it didn't
pretty.
distract me. Like none of the
But
performances I thought were monstrably bad.
that
I
is
didn't
a
notice.
criticism I saw, but it seemed like that was from a lot of more, like, Portuguese, speaking people.
Yeah.
Um,
It seems that
also
Brazilians in general have quite a
yeah,
big
don't
problem with
like
this
this
movie,
film.
which is fair. I understand.
Also, the guy who plays Orpheus isn't even an actor, he was a soccer player who
Hmm.
Marcel stopped him on the streets of Rio and asked if he would like to act. And also the girl
I
who plays Eurydice is not from Brazil, she was born near
yeah, she's North
Pittsburgh,
American.
Pennsylvania. Fuck
Yeah,
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 fuck yeah. Oh,
yeah.
that's funny.
So maybe she was speaking Portuguese really poorly.
Yeah.
I'll
Gotta get
never
a
know.
Portuguese on the pod.
Yeah,
Portugal native.
or Brazilian, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whichever.
Yeah,
But like this a beautiful looking film, like a lot of narrative issues, a lot of like, man, I like some of the stuff we get with the underworld or the afterlife near the end, but I
mhm.
wish they went harder on it, man. I wish we got more of those ethereal fuck you vibes. Because that bit in the missing persons office where the
It's
guy's
so
just like
good.
sweeping the all the papers in the hallway down is
Yeah,
awesome, man. And that like
yeah.
spirally staircase. I mean,
I
I
love what he
wish we got
says
more of
too,
that.
where he's like, "It doesn't matter. I can go on your little adventure with you, right? The
Yeah,
papers keep coming."
they never stop.
Yeah,
And he's just sweeping them up down this like eerily wind wandering through hallway, and
yeah.
it's awesome, man.
Yeah, I
So many
really
like
like the
it's
last
so
act. Like, the
so
last half an
evocative.
hour of this movie is, I think, really good.
Yeah,
Um,
just so much buildup because you have that whole carnival sequence that kicks it off, and just like thinking about the blocking for a scene like that, how much is going on there? It's pretty
well,
mind
and it
numbing.
was a real carnival as well, I think.
Oh
Like,
yeah, damn.
they filmed it during the actual
I know they
celebration,
shot
so
it in Rio,
in
but
Rio. Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that the last sequence is pretty strong, pretty great, just technicolor beauty,
Oh, yeah.
great fucky vibes, and in the end, Orpheus gets murked by Mira.
Yeah.
The old ball and chain just throws a rock at
God
him while
damn
he's
it.
carrying his wife and falls down a cliff.
Yep.
R.I.P.
Rest in piss, dude.
Rest in piss.
And then the kids all sing a
Communi-
fun song. They all dance
that
away.
part was kind of beautiful though.
I like that. And I mean, earlier in the
Yeah,
movie too, Orpheus says like,
I
"I make the sunrise. After me, there'll be another
yeah
Orpheus. Before me, there was an
yeah. I
Orpheus."
make the
I like
sunrise
this
by
like
playing my
legacy,
song.
but also
I
these
loved his
ideas of like, this is a circular thing. Like, this story will always happen. Like,
I loved his children's
doomed
sidekicks.
love. Yeah.
Those are lovely. And the ending was beautiful.
I
So
wonder how
this film,
much they got paid.
fucking City of God was shot in Rio too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they had similar productions, just payment wise. Because this
Yeah.
film has a good amount of controversy from native Brazilians who have
Yeah.
commented on this film.
Critically
As
acclaimed by
much.
Europeans, though, we should say. We should see both sides
Hmm.
of the coins.
And it is a French filmmaker, going over to Brazil and making his silly little Greek adaptation.
Yeah.
So this is a film that features a lot of dancing and a lot of singing, and it's some fun singing and dancing, right? Like really well done. Like this film is credited as popularizing, is it
Samba.
bossa nova?
Yeah, bossa
Is it
nova
called?
and samba.
Yeah, music in North America, and it's done fantastically. Like the music
Yeah.
is fucking gorgeous, but the criticisms come in,
And the
and I'm just
dancing is
like,
great too, I think. Like the
oh yeah, dude, oh my god. Fucking, I was watching so much of this, and I'm like, I wish I could fucking shake my body like that. Just the
Yeah.
way they like so much movement, especially what's his wife's name? Mira. When some
Yeah.
of her dance moves, she was like just looked like she was shaking every muscle in her body. Like how
Yeah. It's
crazy is that,
so
man?
cool. So
Like
cool to
just
see.
vibrating like to the tune, like amazing shit.
And
Beautiful
the
shit, man.
outfits, they complement that so well.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the
man.
way
Like
that they move. Yeah.
technically, it's
Yeah.
like just an beautifully costumed and shot film. But the
Hmm.
criticisms that come in, and I'm just kind of parroting what I've read from some reviewers on Letterboxd and what I've read on like Wikipedia and whatnot,
Yep.
is that this film displays kind of a romanticized version of a lot of poor Brazilian cultures, you know,
Yeah.
where there's not really much hardship. It's just singing and dancing and happiness. This very much like wish fulfillment version of
Yeah,
what their
even
people
though
are
they're
like.
living in slums, like, they're all
That's the
like,
thing.
the houses are
Yeah.
like cages, they're, like,
But
very
they're happy,
they
it
look
doesn't
like,
matter that they have
playhouses
no
where there's
money.
only, like, 3 walls or whatever, or, like, 2
Yeah,
walls. Like,
yeah, um, and that's the thing about this film is, like, it's meant to be in a poor things, but it was actually, like, shot in, like, one of the upper class, favelas I was reading.
yeah.
So,
Well, I saw
being
because
pretty
that might have been because the Portuguese or the Brazilian government didn't want to show, like
Mhm.
that side of Brazilian culture. I'm sure the
That's true.
filmmaker also didn't want to show that. Like this is a storybook movie. Like
Yeah, exactly.
it's like Cinderella poor. Like, you know,
Yeah, it's kinda just like, whitewashing it almost. This
yeah.
suffering kinda just washing over it with this dancey veneer, this musical veneer, which is fun at points, but I can those criticism are 100% valid. And after
Mhm.
I read some of those, I definitely saw the film a little bit lesser, obviously a product of its time, but,
Yeah.
it
It,
feels a
it,
little cheapened and kinda leaves a bit of a worse taste when it feels like
it's hard.
it feels you know what it
It's
feels like,
hard though.
Sam?
Is it this film's responsibility to show the like struggle of like,
Well, I
people
think
who live in
less than
Brazilian
that,
slums,
but
right?
just,
Like
like,
it's a
more
Greek.
attached to the culture, more attached
Yeah.
because, like, at the end of the day, that's what this film is doing. It's a mix, it's a
Yeah.
fusion of this ancient Greek myth and this culture. So to show it in
One
a way that's only surface level, like, it just feels like tourism almost, It
well,
feels like
absolutely,
complete
yeah.
tourism, and I
And
think
this
a
is a lot of
better
people's introduction to Brazil as well. Like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, a lot of people in Europe, it's like,
I
oh,
feel
this
like
is what it's like over there all the time, just singing and
ye
dancing and happy people.
imagine if this film, like, was more in touch with that, was more like geopolitical, to the issues at the time with this story. I feel like that coulda you cut the mirror fucking art and have some genuine, like, contemporary issues going in there affecting the plot. That could have been fucking so much more engaging to have that
Yeah.
first 2/3 of this film
But
be a little
like
better.
that's never gonna happen in 19 like
Oh, yeah, no, this is obviously just
this is
all
1959.
woulda, shoulda
It's
woulda, shoulda,
monumental for
coulda.
having like an all black cast as well. Like
That's true, yeah, and this one,
during the
like,
time, you think of what's happening in
won
the
the
states,
Palme
right? It's
d'Or,
like
I
the
believe.
peak of civil unrest and like civil rights movements and stuff. Like, there's not even the peak; it's like the
Yeah.
start. Like, it's
I just
in
think
that respect, I guess it's a little ahead of its time, but it definitely,
like, I don't hate this movie or anything, I just, like I see faults with it from that, right?
yeah.
From kind of I think it just kinda has a detached perspective at points, but for what it does, it is pretty stellar in a lot of
I
ways.
think, yeah, if everybody watched City of God or like did a lot of research on what you know life in Brazil is like, and then you watch this movie as like a storybook. Like you watch it purely
Yeah.
for like the story, not as like a this is what life is in Brazil. If
Mhm.
I understand that that can't be removed from it, especially coming in the 50s, right? Where,
Yeah.
people look at this as kind of an educational tool, even if it shouldn't be.
Mhm.
I think we're at a point where maybe I mean, who am I to say? It's hard for me to say.
Mhm.
I can't say. But if you could remove that, I think the movie stands on its own. Like, y- you don't need these like showings of strife or whatever in I think this like Greek tragedy movie.
I don't even necessarily just mean specifically the stripe, even though I think that'd still be a lot more truthful, a lot less
Hmm.
glossy. I just mean culturally. If it felt more like intact,
Yeah,
in touch with that, I think it would have been a
yeah,
stronger film,
that's true.
kind of more successful on both those fronts. Of having that Greek mythology fusion with like Brazilian culture,
That's
because
true. Because yeah,
that's such a
yeah.
strong tagline, right? Telling this myth of Orpheus through like Brazilian samba, would you call it samba music and like bossa
Yeah,
nova
bossa
music?
nova.
Like that is it's pretty like out there, but like that sounds fantastic. And a lot of this is pretty fantastic. But then
Well,
it feels just pretty bogged down in just how tourist it feels and kind of misdirected and
yeah, having a
I don't
French
know.
person direct it, an
Yeah.
outsider, that definitely does not help. It's based on a play
Yeah, I've
that's
also heard that.
also set in Brazil, right? It's like
Mhm.
same setting, but I've heard that it fixes or it doesn't fix, but it doesn't have the same issues, like
Okay.
with mm, displaying what life was more like in Brazil.
Mhm.
Displaying slums more slummy, if you will.
Yeah. No, but
But
like
I haven't seen the
overall,
play.
like a fucking strong part of history
Hmm.
for what it is, and a pretty fun film.
Yeah.
Great music. And now I hate to shit on it, but I've heard our boy John Cockpool absolutely like smokes this with his
Doesn't
his
surprise me.
trilogy. Yeah,
Uh,
which that's
He's
coming up.
probably he's got more money for sure. He's John Cocteau. And he's I don't know. He's telling this epic in 3 parts. This movie
66.
races through it.
66, baby. It's coming up. I'm hyped because
Yeah.
I love Beauty and the Beast. And to see this story with a little more of that surrealist style, a little more of a master of his craft, it's gonna be sick, man. And he's also like fucking in it, isn't he? Like he's
Is he?
plays Orpheus. He play yeah, yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. And like I heard the third one kind of is very meditative on death, and he like dies pretty quickly after he releases that one too, which is just oh,
Wow.
love that shit. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. John Cocteau is a very fascinating figure in
Oh,
in
wow.
film.
He made these 10 years apart as well,
Yeah,
each of
right.
the Orphic
20
trilogy.
years, right,
Oh, yeah,
between
20
Blood of
years
the
between the
Poet.
first and yeah.
That's fucking crazy, man. I'm hyped for that's gonna be a sick app, man.
Yeah. Getting to learn a little bit more about Cocteau. Even though this
Yeah.
episode had probably the most unlistenable preamble, I feel like we talked about this movie more concisely and better than we've talked about a
You
lot of
think
other
so?
movies. I think so. I don't know. I
It's
feel
been
like
a
we
while.
brought
Yeah.
up a lot of good points.
I think so. I don't know. I think both halves are worthwhile, though. I think
I
the
think so too.
preamble is very worthwhile.
I'm just gonna put it in the description. It's worth sticking through.
Stick through the therapy hour.
Yeah.
Damn. Jake, through this discussion of Black Orpheus, I have come to accept your exiting, but I still might go to the fucking underworld to get you back.
Yeah. Would you turn your back to see Jake's beauty, even if you don't hear his footsteps?
Fuck. But
Or would you trust that he's behind you?
it's not even trust in him. I have to trust the gods, right? How do I trust the gods?
You
How
have
do I
to trust
take them on
both.
their words? I
Yeah.
trust Jake, though.
Even though he betrayed you.
Man, if we were in person, this could be a great Critterpit sketch. It's like, Jake,
This
one
would.
last film
Because
thing
we'd
for
go
you.
down.
One last.
No, we'd kick him into the pit, or one of us would,
Yeah.
and then Graham could sneak him back up.
Yeah.
That would be such a good.
Yeah.
Put
Man.
it in the notes.
Put it in the notes. 6 out of 10.
I gave it a 7. I like this movie.
That's
I would
fair.
watch it again.
That's valid. I would watch it again too. Also, the version I watched had like the worst quality ever. I watched it on YouTube,
Mm. I
so
watched
that
it
didn't
on
help.
the Criterion channel, so
Okay.
I got the full
Okay.
beautiful
Big
restoration.
big money over here.
It's worth it. I watch a lot of movies on the channel, I think.
If I watched movies, it'd be worth it. But unfortunately, that's not who I am anymore.
No, it is not.
One day though,
Next week we've got 2 Fellini movies, one of
with
which,
Keegan, right?
yes,
Fuck yeah.
I have a couple ideas for how we could do that because I bought the DVD for the unwatchable movie.
Oh yeah. Damn. Forgot
Um,
about that was not out there. Yeah.
yeah,
Shit.
so I could probably stream that on Discord, or we could watch it when I'm in Red Deer. But then
Ooh.
we'd have to do an episode between, and I
Yeah.
don't know if we have
I
time
mean,
when I'm in Red Deer.
I mean, could hit a special report of some kind. I could go watch Maxine, do a special
Yeah,
report. Yeah.
or Long Legs. If you watch Long
Or long
Legs,
legs.
we'll have to get Graham on that ep because
Yeah.
talk to him
Mention
about it
that.
a little bit.
Damn. Jake. Okay. Good pit. Good
Good
pit.
ep,
I hate to
therapy
wrap it
ep.
up early, guys, but me and Sam still got stuff to discuss.
Yeah, it's still a long night ahead of us.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, that could be
Well,
our special report, just our planning.
no, because then somebody's gonna steal the documents and everything we say and make it before
That's
us.
true. That's
You know
true.
how this business works.
It's cutthroat.
Yep. Okay, critters.
All right,
I love
great
y'all.
ep.
Thank you for staying with us.
You made it through
And
somehow.
fully appreciate all your friends, classmates, and peers while you have
You
them.
never know when they're gonna go.
You never know.
Rest in peace, Jake Robb.
Forever in our hearts.